Welcome to my Jiu-Jitsu Gi review video. Today we're going to go over all of the gis that I have, and I'm going to go over the prices, where I bought them from, and more. Some of these gis are going to be Venum, Tatami, 93 brand, and Athllete. So here we go. And let's start right now. This black 93 brand gi is one that I purchased as part of my old school. So our instructor wanted us to have a gi that we could wear when we were competing, so we could all look the same. And this gi is about 6 or 7 years old, and it still kind of fits. It never tore, and I remember paying about $110 for it at the time, and that's because our instructor ordered them for us, and it came with a lot of patches as well. But it is a 93 brand gi. I had a second gi from the 93 brand, and this one was the off-white one. This one here that says position over submission. The off-white gi was really cool when I first bought it, and it lasted me about 3 years. I would wear it at least twice a week though, so of course it's going to tear eventually. I bought the off-white gi on BJJ Gi for about $75, so that's a little less than it's selling for right now. And it was actually $70, but all the shipping on BJJ Gi is $5. And so that's why it's $75 in total. The third gi that I purchased from 93 brand is this bomber gi, and I actually got it off of BJJ Gi for $100. So I love it, and when I first bought it, it was orange and orange ties, and it was navy blue. But eventually, instead of being navy blue, it started to turn purple, so I basically just donated it to my school. I got tired of wearing a purple gi. I can't fully blame the brand though, because I used very cheap detergent, so that might have something to do with it. So I'm going to go on to the next gi now. So another gi that I bought from BJJ Gi is this blue Tatami Gi. Unfortunately, it is starting to turn slightly purple also. So again, it might be because of my cheap detergent, or maybe I should just buy a lighter shade of blue next time. Just keep this sort of stuff in mind when you're purchasing your gi. I think I bought this gi for around $75 on BJJ Gi, if I remember correctly. And as you can see now, it costs a little bit more if you want to buy it from the Tatami site. So my favorite gi is my Venum gi. I got it for $75 on BJJ Gi. Okay, by now you can tell I buy a lot of gis from that website because they are usually cheaper. I don't wear this gi too often because it's my best gi right now. It came with this bag. You're supposed to carry your gi in it, but I just use it to store like random other things. So I love this gi. The only thing I can say negative about it is, and I'm being picky, but it's that the pants are a little wide on the ankles. Maybe this is normal, but when I compare it to my blue Tatami gi, the pants width are different. I will say that most gi pants are a little wide at the bottom, not like bell bottoms or anything, but a little wider than I usually like, personally. So this is just commonly among a bunch of gis. The next gi I bought is this black Tatami gi. I got it on eBay for about $15, but I did have to pay an additional $15 for shipping. That's a total of $75, so the price varies right now, as you can see, and this was bidding, so I bid for that price, and luckily nobody bid against me. All of the gi prices that I provided were with shipping included, because they were all basically from BJJ Gi. But with this gi, I'm really happy with this gi actually. I like the patches and the colors, and I think Tatami is a pretty solid brand overall. This last gi is the one that I actually wear most often. It was also the cheapest. I paid around $50 for this gi with shipping and handling and everything included, but it has no patches. That is actually fine with me. It's a pretty good gi. I bought it on Amazon. The brand is Athllete. It also came with a white belt. Actually, most of the gis came with a white belt. I don't know if this is a coincidence or not, but I think the gi has the exact same stitching as the Sanabul Gis that also sell on Amazon. Because some of the guys from my class have Sanabul, and I noticed the stitching on my gi is the exact same as theirs. But it may actually be the same manufacturer selling you the same gi, but without the patches at a cheaper price. If you don't really care about the patches and everything, then you might want to consider getting this gi because it's actually really good. I mean, I had never bought from Athllete before. I've never heard of anybody purchasing from them, so I kind of took a risk buying it. But if you just want something for function and you don't really care about all the brands and everything. This gi is actually pretty solid. I'm not selling them. Trust me, I'm not affiliated with any of these brands. I am going to put links on the bottom of this video in the show notes. And some of those links, if you click on them, I will get a few bucks off of it if you end up buying the gi. But I'm definitely not sponsored by Tatami, Venum, or Athllete, or a 93 brand. Nobody's reached out to me or anything. I'm just giving you the best advice that I can from my experiences with all of these gis. I'd like to quickly make a shout out to Phan. He also has a jiu-jitsu channel, and he made a gi review video that's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and link it in the show notes if you want to take a look at that. If you want to take a look at his channel, you can click right here. And if you're interested in looking at jiu-jitsu videos where I talk about competitors, achievements, accomplishments, their background, and influences, then go ahead and click right here. So if you want to check out Phan's channel right here, and if you want to learn about jiu-jitsu competitors, right there. Alright? Thanks, guys.